It's Wednesday. Does anyone fancy a kebab? I know I do. So we're going to make a lamb kebab today. It's going to take quite a while, but the first bit's really easy. Stick it in the oven and we're done. So I've got half a shoulder of lamb that we're going to cook really slowly in the oven. I've got the oven set at 160 fan. We're going to create sort of a spicy mix to go on top of this before we put it in the oven. Now a bit of olive oil to begin with, and then we're just going to add some spices. Basically raid your spice drawer, whatever you've got in. So I've got a bit of paprika, stick that in, a bit of cumin, stick that in, some ginger, don't put too much ginger in, can be overpowering, turmeric, stick some of that in, nice colour. And then I've got some sumac. Now sumac's not a popular spice, but it's quite lemony. It works well in this dish. But if you want to make it Chinese, do so. If you want to make it Indian, do so. These are sort of Moroccan spices. So I'm just going to make a paste of this. Now ideally, if you want to do this advanced, you'd rub the shoulder with this and you'd probably leave it in the fridge overnight and do it the next day. But we're not going to do that. So I've got a little roasting tin. I've got a red onion. I'm just going to cut really thickly to just place the joint on. So pop those in the bottom and all those juices will run down. I'm going to get our joint, I'm going to rub it in this and then wrap it up. Come back in a second, I'll have all this rubbed up. Okay, welcome back. I've rubbed all that lovely paste over both sides of the shoulder. I'm just going to put 100 mils of water in the bottom of this, and we're going to cook it, like I say, at 160 fan for about 4 hours. So we're just going to forget about it basically. Cover it in foil. I say forget about it. What you need to do about every hour, so make sure that's covered tight. What we need to do every hour, just take the foil off and baste it in those wonderful juices. And that means after 4 hours we can shred that lamb and work from there. So that's that. I'll pop that in the oven. Okay, to go with this, well, when we eventually serve it, you can serve it with pita breads. I've got some flat breads there because I quite like them nice and soft. I'm going to serve it with some lettuce, some spring onions, some cucumber, some sriracha sauce or chili sauce, and a mint and garlic sauce, but we're going to make the mint and garlic sauce. So, what will we need? So, we'll need some mint. Just got this out of the garden this morning. Grows everywhere, so you should be able to find some on your daily or twice daily walk now. So, we'll just get those off there. I've got 1 clove of garlic. You don't want this too garlicky. Well, if you do, put more cloves of garlic in. I'm just going to finely chop these. In fact, let me get rid of the knife. So come back in a sec when this is finely chopped and we'll put it together. Right, okay, we've got our mint finely chopped. We're going to add that to our bowl. The next thing we're going to add is a clove of garlic. I like to grate mine so I can ensure all that flavour's going in. You don't want big chunks of garlic in this. So we'll get that in there as well. Splash of olive oil, which is here. Salt and pepper. And at this point I would add generally a splash of lemon juice, but we haven't got any lemons in. I can't find any bottled lemon juice, so I'm just going to put a little dash of white wine vinegar just to offset it and give it a bit of tartness. So it might work, I'll let you know later if it doesn't. And then yoghurt. So fresh natural yoghurt. Obviously you don't want flavoured yoghurt because we are flavouring it, so probably about half a tub of this, which is just going to be an accompaniment to our dish, so we don't want too much. Give that a good stir up. Make sure all those flavours are incorporated. Now the flavours of this will develop over the 4 hours that the lamb's cooking. So we're going to leave that in the fridge covered. But what I'll do first, that's fine. So mint and garlic yogurt, in fact that's delicious. Mint and garlic yogurt for our kebab later. So we're going to cover that, put it in the fridge. There's nothing more to do now. Sit back, relax, do some work, have a beer, whatever you're going to do. And then when we're ready, we'll come back and we'll get the rest of this kebab sorted out. See you in a bit. Right, welcome back. 4 hours later, I've had the dog out for a walk, I've done some work. Whilst I was out walking, this time of year is the only time you can get this, it's wild garlic. Now you probably smell it before you see it. It grows just at this time of year. There's loads of it everywhere, especially near rivers and streams and becks and all that sort of stuff. So I thought, what can I do with it? Oh, the flowers are edible as well. I don't know how I'm going to use those, but they look quite pretty. You can put them on stuff. The leaves have got a lovely taste to them. Just give them a chew. I've washed these because you don't know where the dogs have been. So wash them, and if you do dig the bulbs up, they're just like smaller versions of garlic bulb. That's really pungent. So what I've decided to do, garlic and mint yogurt, I'm just going to roll these up and slice them really thinly and then add them to that. So they're really strong. That'll just finish that off nicely. So if you look at that, so here, make it pretty. Put one of those in as well. So there's our dip. So, time to get the lamb out. Now, I've been basting it every hour. I have topped it up with water as I've gone along as well. So, let's have a look. So, smells good. So there's our lamb after 4 hours. Now, it should be falling off the bones. We'll take it out of the pan. Oh, look at that. Let it rest there for a couple of minutes. Now, all these juices. Now, we don't want to throw away those juices because they've got all that lovely spice in, but at the same time, there's a lot of oil in. So before you start shredding your lamb, pour it into a mixing bowl. In and let it sit, and then we'll get rid of as much of the oil as possible before we add it back to the lamb. So, come back in a few minutes, I'll have this shredded up and we'll take it from there. Right, okay, ready to plate up. So, I've taken my flatbread out, there we go. I've drained off the oil from the juices and I've put the juices back into the roasting tin with the lamb that's been shredded. So, I'll pop that there, we'll get this out. So, build it in any way you want. Personally, I think we'll go, so a bit of lettuce on the bottom, a bit of crisp. Then we'll put our lamb on. Oh, this smells fantastic. Nice dollop of lamb. And then what we're going to go with next, go with some slice of cucumber, some spring onions, some chilies because this one's for me, that beautiful garlic and mint yogurt, and we're just going to finish off with some chili sauce or sriracha. Let me see if I open it. When I open it. Now, there's a kebab. That looks absolutely fantastic. Obviously you can make it pretty. Put a little flour on like that, look so. Maybe drizzle it with a bit of, there you go. So, there's my kebab. Lamb, Moroccan-ish style, cooked in the oven over 4 hours with some mint and garlic yogurt and some other bits as well. That will taste absolutely fantastic. We hope you enjoy it. Come back on Friday, we'll be doing another fast food classic. In the meantime, stay safe, stay at home and keep cooking. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.